Welcome back, one and all, to Call of the Sea. I'm the Arcane Rogue, and I'm still struggling with this puzzle, but I think I have it figured out. I think my spacing is off. I think that might be the problem. Alright, so that represents the bottom eye. Now I need to do the middle eye, and I think instead of here, it needs to go there. And then I think for these two, I was having them too close together as well. So I want to go column 3 all the way down to the bottom. And then... See, they look really close together in that, but I think it's actually 2 columns over? Yeah, my spacing was off.
I think I solved it.
Oh, you think you solved it?
I wonder
Okay.
what I might be able to see with this lens.
That's a good question, Nora.
It fits.
Duh!
What? What on earth? What is happening?
That's the pattern of the stars that we need to use in the well. Gold one, maybe? So, 3. Round the out. Okay. 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 Yeah, that's the gold star. Okay.
My God. What? What was that I saw? What were those stars?
I think we're about to find out, Nora. So yeah, I think I just had the spacing off. That's okay. Alright. Let's look here. So that button. This button. This button. And then that one. Right? Yep. Followed by here. And then here. Okay. That. And then this.
All right, looks like I solved it. Great Scott! Oh, the well is filling up. That's black ooze.
Oh no.
No. What's happening? What's happening? I'm feeling faint again.
What did we do? Got an achievement, the Everhart expedition.
What is this? Where am I?
That was LSD, wasn't it?
Am I dreaming again?
We're tripping. We're tripping real hard.
This is different. It isn't my recurring dream.
Well, yeah, for one, I'm not in control of the walking here.
I can't stop walking. My legs aren't responding.
No, they're not. It's like we're trapped in our own body. Hey, buddy. How you doing?
Holy Moses, what is that creature on the horizon?
It doesn't have enough squid face to be Cthulhu. It's Dagon, isn't it? It's gotta be Dagon. It's Dagon.
No, no, no! Ah!
Cursed dreams.
I can breathe. Underwater.
Do we have gills? Wait. Okay, no, that is the only way to go.
I have to get back. I have to find...
I'm sorry, what? I'm a trifle deaf in this ear. You want to say that a little louder?
What kind of creature is this?
Eyes in the deep.
I need to get a closer look.
Yes. A closer look. We've become an old one. And we wake up on the black sand beach.
What happened? Oh, how did I get to this beach?
Did we
I
jump?
have a terrible headache.
This is not good. Chapter 3, The Vanishing of the Lady Shannon.
That ship, torn apart and cast so far up the beach. What on earth could have happened to it?
These are excellent questions, Norah. Harry tried to replicate the ritual, I think, by tweaking his strange optical device, staining the lens with the black ooze. I don't think he ever achieved it, but I have. What I saw through that lens left me speechless. I get the heebie-jeebies just thinking about it. I lost consciousness inside that well and got covered in black ooze, but I didn't drown. Instead, I had the strangest dream. I mean, it was a dream, wasn't it? Or a vision, maybe? I'm still not sure. I couldn't control my own body. I jumped off a cliff and dived into the sea. Dove, perhaps? Not dived. I woke up in the dead of night on a black beach, but I can't remember how I got here. I've just got fuzzy memories like a dream. An enormous shipwreck casts its shadow over the black sand on this beach. It looks like lights are shining through the cracks in its hull. And there's makeshift huts.
I wonder what else could be seen beyond these shores.
I don't know. But I don't like the looks of this at all. Random hook hanging from the rigging.
My God. The ship's hull was ripped open. A few jagged rocks couldn't have caused a gash of this size.
No, that looks suspiciously like a giant flipping claw. You know, like maybe one attached to a giant sea creature.
Ugh, this place gives me the creeps.
This whole island gives me the creeps, Norah.
I can't see any trace of the ship's crew, nor their remains.
Well, perhaps they evacuated. What's this?
No power. Nope, wrong. I'll try again. Always green. Now, what exactly did I turn on?
Good question. That was a lucky guess. Okay, those power cables are running down. I'm not interested in finding that out right now.
That voice.
This is a distress call from the Everhart expedition. 74 nautical miles east of
Is that
Tahiti. The
Harry?
Lady Shannon has run aground. Its crew.
No, just a recording.
Some 5 of us have survived, but we're stranded on this island. Please send help immediately.
I was thinking this
What were you
expedition had
looking for in the
failed,
heart of the island?
It's a distress call.
but then I found those stairs that led me to the giant stone organ. It might be another way to get to the very heart of the island. In any case, there's nothing we could do until someone hears our distress call.
Apparently, Harry's expedition waited for a long time to be rescued.
Stranded on this island.
Did they give up hope?
32 days.
Maybe the legend is more real than it seems.
Everhart expedition. 74 nautical miles.
University of Miskatonic,
The Lady Shannon has run aground.
Arkham, Massachusetts.
Unaccounted for. So 5 of us.
On the island of Ponape, there's a city called Nanmadol that's composed entirely of large basalt structures. Legend has it the city was built with floating stones moved by black magic.
4 nautical miles east of Tahiti.
I'm sorry, what?
Its crew is
The Black Ooze's properties are perplexing.
but we're stranded on this island. Please send help immediately.
Everything on this rotten island has something to do with the ooze.
Black goo. I wonder what it'll do to me.
Even Dr. DeWitt's irrational behavior seems to be related to his getting exposed
Lady Shannon has run
by that awful liquid.
unaccounted for.
Can I turn this off? Thank you. Sorry, Harry, you're distracting me.
Frank is certainly a resourceful man.
It'll keep broadcasting as long as the ship's got fuel. Tahiti,
The ship was whaling not far from here.
whales. Well, I don't feel so bad if the crew was whalers. Ship's logs.
Even the crew of the ship that brought Harry's expedition to this island were afraid of it.
Delivered the 6 members of the Everhart expedition to the island without incident. We'll come back to pick them up again in 3 weeks, if there's anything left to pick up by then. Left the island after lunch, no incidents. Nearby area seems adequate for whaling. We ought to get a good catch.
This is the captain's last entry.
Good weather and clear sailing, until a surprise undercurrent shook the ship. I haven't seen the sea that rough in years. First mate swears he saw a huge sea creature near our hull shortly afterwards. Definitely not a whale. January to June, July to December. Okay. The ship has several colossal gashes along its side, unusual in shape. It should have sunk in the ocean outright. How did it end up ashore? I thought I heard Harry's voice, but it turned out to be a call for help that he left broadcasting from the ship. I wonder if anyone responded. The ship is completely abandoned. What happened to its crew? The members of the expedition used what they could find inside the beach ship to build another campsite on this black lava beach. We don't know the frequencies they respond to yet.
These knobs must control the vibrations inside this chamber.
Okay. Oh, I hate these kinds of puzzles. Okay. Let's try lowering this to the bottom. Gotta somehow get these in sync. Haha!
I'd better write down those numbers in my journal.
Indeed, we'd better. 262-349-415. Okay. So that's where part of the electrical cabling appears to have gone to. So let's see where the rest of where this cable goes to. Goes to there, which then runs over here. Back down the ladder.
Only God knows how long I've been covered in this black liquid. I wonder what it's going to do to me. Although I doubt anything could be worse than my illness.
Maybe it'll... Maybe your family passes this material down through your DNA or something. Okay. There's a junction box there. Huh. Seems to continue out this way.
At last, some light. That should make things easier.
Well, we've turned on the lights. Would you look at that?
Looks like they took items from the stranded ship.
We have an extra encampment. Let's find the lore. Okay.
A handkerchief with the letters EDW embroidered on it. It's stained with blood and black ooze.
That's the doctor's
Spotted
initials.
clothing. It hasn't been worn in a long time. A white fedora. It's really dirty.
Yeah. Looks almost like my gray one. Yesterday the stones danced with my
This dog was a
song.
certifiable loon.
My song... I don't know what that's... Everything is tuned in this place. There is a treasure. Oh. He's slipping into relay.
The doctor was certainly well supplied with all kinds of substances. These medical tools are hair-raising.
Yes, they are.
I'm glad
Frank.
you stayed by his side, whoever you are.
I understand what you are saying, but we can't leave Harry here alone. I know you must be thinking I'm only interested in a scoop, but what would you do if it were your wife who was sick? Would you let her die? I'm staying here to the end. See. Miss Ward.
Frank wanted to leave, but I don't know if Harry ever read this letter.
Our lives are in grave danger on this island. Look what happened to Dr. DeWitt. The man is going completely bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. I really think we should get off this island as soon as possible. Mr. Everhart was determined to leave until he found that organ thing. Do I have your support to convince him? Frank.
These two fellows seem to get along pretty well.
Frank and Ahora singing while working in the workshop.
There are only 4 chairs around the campfire.
Well, they lost Roy.
Did he take some amulets from the other campsite? Or did he carve some more?
Good question. June.
Someone took notes about some important dates.
July 14th, Roy blows up the well's hatch. July 14th, last entry in Lady Shannon's ship's log.
Never heard of this Eric Zahn fella. A pulp magazine. I love Chandra Hogarth stories.
Really?
A portable typewriter. Photographic film.
Ward and Blake News Agency, Cassandra Ward. Well, now we found out who the lady was. Cults and Rituals, an interview with Inspector John Raymond Lagrasse by C.D. Ward. Something tells me he figures in the mythos.
Goodness me, what a collection of happy news.
The Gardner family vanishes from their Arkham farm.
Oh my.
She's a proper Cthulhu investigator.
I believe Harry visited this exposition when he was looking for answers for my illness.
Uh-huh. We have a dark room.
So, is this recording?
Mm-hmm.
Shouldn't we be listening to something, Frank?
I have assembled and disassembled twice. So it should be fixed, Mr. Everhart. I don't know. Maybe it was never meant to play.
DeWitt, where have you been this whole time?
Oh my god. She's got a knife.
Get off! You lunatic! Hold him! Hold him for Christ's sake! Call Tahiti, quick!
Oh no. Okay. So, DeWitt stabbed Frank by the sounds of it? Or Harry?
The expedition only has 5 members now.
The loss of Roy. Also, CW. Cassandra Ward. Cassandra Ward. Hmm. The members of the expedition used whatever they could find inside the beach ship to build another campsite on the Black Lava Beach. Harry discovered that the black gunk might have different applications. The ooze reacts to different sound frequencies, and some can even make it float in the air. Did the island inhabitants know that as well? Okay. Well, I suppose we're not missing anything. Yeah, those are definitely claw marks. This island was inhabited by Dagon worshippers, wasn't it?
He's repairing my old music box. Attack? What attack?
Just before the attack. That would be what we heard.
What happened on this ship?
Excellent questions, Norah.
Portable typewriter.
I feel like we're missing a whole bunch of log here. See if maybe there's something on this other side of the beach.
Some kind of improvised workshop. This must be the highest part of the island. And that diamond shape again. How striking.
Intriguing.
You made it work, Harry. Now it's my turn.
Good morning, crew. Sorry for the reveille this morning. I didn't expect to wake you all up with the noise from that awful organ. Good news is that the organ revealed the entrance to a temple. The bad news is the temple is on the mountaintop. All joking aside, if the temple has the answer that I'm looking for, we can finally leave this darn island and go home. Frank, if we want to enter the temple on the mountaintop, we'll have to reproduce the effects of the organ somehow. I know we weren't planning on this, but we'll have to build a machine with whatever we can lay our hands on from the Lady Shannon.
What kind of machine were you building?
Piece of the mast, sheet metal, tubes,
Blowtorch.
heavily used blowtorch. Great idea. We'll move the materials we need to the summit so we can set up camp there.
Really seems to like Frank.
Please stop calling me Mr. Everhart. Call me Harry. I can understand that.
Burned photo. I can't make out what's in it.
The knife? It's the knife. The one that, you know, I believe Miss Cassandra Ward sent us. Before we head up to the mountaintop, let's head over this way. Harry managed to activate the organ, which revealed something at the top of the mountain. Another temple, maybe? Yeah, we're missing some log entries. There's the strange symbols again. Tide level measurements.
I hope you didn't
Harry
borrow
Everhart.
this slide projector from the University of Denver, old pal.
Maybe. What on earth? Is this some kind of cipher? I'm sorry, but did that just show us...
Well, that cartoon was unexpected and inexplicable.
Was it an unexpected and inexplicable, Nora? There's you go in the goo, and you turn into a fish person. Which is exactly what happened in your weird dream.
A rock stained with black ooze. Looks like the prototype of something.
What is that? Just a calendar. With a permanent little white dot floating over it.
What kind of doodad is this?
The kind of doodad that takes frequencies. 262. 349. So 415. Okay. Nora's written down all she cares to, it appears.
It's well tuned. I expected no less from you, old pal. Wow, look at the size of these stones.
Megalithic basalt stones.
These symbols are linked to the piano keys.
1, 2, 3, 4. Great. Great. I have no idea. Yep, DeWitt stabbed Frank. Just flesh wound. Ooh.
I've never seen Harry so angry.
Harry was not happy about that.
A rock stained with black ooze. Looks like the prototype of something.
Oh. Okay. So maybe like based on the tide level, we'll have to translate the order of the notes. Okay. Okay. Well, that'll be useful. You know, I'm sure. I wish Norah would have written it down, but, you know, we'll probably have to come back here. Unless, of course, it's that middle one where it's the same.
Sometimes I still doubt whether this isn't just some ghastly dream.
Right? Still, Dr. DeWitt's mind was getting worse, and he tried to stab Frank. What is missing from here? Maybe we'll find out.
It's curious, but it's the first time since I got sick that I feel useful. Harry is depending on me, and not the other way around. What odd structure. It doesn't look like a building, though.
I think this is the organ Harry was referring to. I wonder if I missed something on the ship. Or, like, on the way to the ship. Did I miss something over here, maybe?
Ropes are frayed, and there are strange marks on the wooden pole.
Yes, there are. This looks like a place where maybe someone would have been held captive? Or sacrificed. Maybe that was our missing log entry. Let's see. Nope. I think this is where we woke up. Can't climb these rocks.
always been afraid of storms, but something or someone seems to be moving there on the reefs. Or is it just my imagination?
I didn't see what you saw, Norah. Aha, a terrible storm is approaching. And out on the reefs, the lightning seems to reveal some strange figures. Is this a product of my imagination? Oh. Oh, the eyes. Right there, dear viewers. And right there. Perhaps Norah is going mad. Just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. No sign of the ship's crew. It is indeed the Lady Shannon out of Sydney. Let me just make sure we didn't miss anything back here. It would appear we did not. So I don't know why we are missing all this here. You know? If you know, viewers, please feel free to leave it in a comment. What have I failed to explore? Suppose I'll turn our distress signal back on.
This is a distress call from the Everhart expedition. 74 nautical miles east of Tahiti. The Lady Shannon has run aground. Its crew is unaccounted for. So 5 of us have survived.
But we learned that Dr. DeWitt is losing his mind. That Harry found something called the organ. And that they moved further inward to a temple that was revealed by playing the organ. We have to follow in their footsteps, though. But that will have to wait for next time. Until then, I've been the Arcane Rogue, and if you like this video, please make sure to let me know by hitting that like button. And if you don't want to miss an episode, make sure you're subscribed. If you have any guesses as to what's going on, I enjoy wild speculation in my comments. Until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day. If you can.